This is episode number 7 of the business owners releasing negative emotions for money and business success blocks. I know it's a long title. There's a lot to say. And hello, my name is Michael Losier, and in this series, I interview a business owner to kind of find out what their block might be. Is it money? Is it success? Is it expansion? Is it customers and clients? And the timer is on. And I've got 15 minutes to uncover how I'm going to help my guest Paul uncover the old emotions causing it, release them for him, all in under 15 minutes. Again, my name is Michael Losier. I release negative emotions on your behalf, otherwise known as your proxy, which means I do that for you. And I have a unique ability to uncover the emotion that's on that chart and release it for you within minutes. You see what's going to go down with my client, Paul. Hey, Paul, say hello. Tell our friends about yourself.
Well, hello, Michael. It's a pleasure to be with you again. I am a law of attraction trainer, a living on purpose coach, and a public speaker who is just launching a new podcast. And I have been having difficulties putting myself out there and promoting myself with trust and confidence, as well as believing in myself that I can generate the money that I would like to have to find my success.
Okay, great. Well, I think that is a common denominator with a lot of business people either transitioning to have their own business or wanting to expand their business. Again, not trusting yourself and maybe not engaging and not as enough confidence. They're all valid. So in the next under 13 minutes, I'm going to identify the unprocessed emotions. Let me explain what that means. Imagine there's an unprocessed emotion about this size. And unprocessed means it's an emotion that you had a long time ago that's still with you. And it keeps popping up and popping up and popping up. And maybe one of the old emotions that Paul has is around, I don't know, maybe you got rejected 10 years ago or 15 years ago trying to pitch an idea. And he never processed, this is we, not just him, and we don't process that ball of rejection. So whenever we go to do something called, the file folder called looking for work, guess what happens? This old emotion of rejection pops up and we don't do it or we stop. So my job today with my unique ability is to connect with Paul. And you know how people say that we're all connected? Well, in my world, we're connectable, meaning I'm able to connect. And I'm going to be using muscle testing to ask questions. And I can only ask yes or no questions. Here's what a yes answer looks like. And that's a no answer. That's a yes answer. That's a no answer. So again, I'm going to become Paul. Here's the 3 keys to today's process. Also, if you're a business owner and this sounds familiar, I want you to see that what I'm doing with Paul today is one of the 100 releasing negative emotion sessions you would get with my business package. So I work with business owners. We work around sales, prospects, current clients, inactive clients, referrals, and I release all the old negative emotions stopping you from receiving that. So first today, the word proxy. I'm going to do this on Paul's behalf. What am I going to be using? I'm going to be using muscle testing to find out on the chart. I'm going to ask a lot of yes or no questions. And Paul's subconscious mind is going to tell my fingers when it's yes and when it's no. And so big deal, I found the baseball-sized emotion. That's not enough. I have to release it with a magnet. You know, a magnet's the only thing that can dilute energy. So I don't want to take it on when I'm releasing it. So you'll see me swipe a magnet in front of my face, forehead, because that's the entry point. You know how we say we take on other people's emotions? This stops that from happening. And Paul's job, this will be the easiest coaching and building session you ever had, because you don't have to do anything. So I'm going to start the process right now to connect with Paul. Again, that's my ability to do that. And you'll know when I'm connected. Am I Paul? This is a no. This is a no. Am I Paul? Hey, at 10 minutes, 27 seconds, I better connect with Paul soon. Am I Paul? There we go. Am I Michael Losier? No. Am I Paul? I am. Okay. Now, Paul's subconscious mind has filed every event that ever happened to him in the whole world. Everything we touched and smelled and experienced and did and read and smelled and everything is all stored through my yes or no's. Here's my first question. Well, first, I'm going to start it off with a statement. The end will turn into a question. I was telling Michael about stepping up and moving forward and really having a face and really being known for this guy that does this kind of work and being on the TV and the radio and helping people and coaching people and being asked to speak at different groups and traveling and supporting my family and building this energy around my family and so on. How many trapped emotions, these are old unprocessed emotions, this is the question, how many old unprocessed emotions are stopping me from stepping up, moving forward with clarity and excitement and confidence? Here's the question. All of that to say, is it over 1? Yes. Is it over 2? Yes. I'm not even done. Is it over 3? It's not. Is it under 3? Yes, it's 3. So Paul's subconscious mind said there's 3 old events. There's 3 old emotions. How many events? 3, 2, 1. So there was one event in my history old event in my history, where there's 3 unprocessed emotions in that event file folder that are popping up. Is that true and correct? Yes. When did this event happen? Was this in 2024? Was it before 2020, 2019, 18, 17, 16? No. Was it in 2016? Was it in January, February, March, April, May, 1, 2? May 2 on that year. Okay, there's a file called May 2 of that year where there's some unprocessed emotions. And how many again? 543 of them. And where is the first one on the blue chart? Are they all on the blue chart? Is the first one column A? Is it row 1? No. Is it row 2? No. Is it row 3? Oh, it is. Is it rejection? Yes. So imagine having an unprocessed emotion of rejection. This is what happens, right, Paul? So you go to do something and this old rejection pops up. It says, oh, you're going to feel that again. I'm going to delete it though. Is it rejection? Is it mine? Yes. Now remember, I have a magnet. It's the only thing that can delete energy. I'm releasing this energy of rejection. Now how many unprocessed emotions would come up? 5, 4, 3, 2. I got rid of 2 or 1. I got rid of 1. Now there's 2. Where's the next one? Is it column A? Is it row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it 1, 2, 3? Is it fear? Okay. Kind of makes sense, right? Now I found the second emotion that's stopping me from stepping up and moving forward. It's fear. I'm releasing this old energy of fear from that same event. And where's the next one? Is it column A? Is it column B? Is it row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is it hurt pride? Okay, your pride was hurt at that event. So you don't want to activate that again. So I'm deleting it. Remember, every time that you would have had those feelings, it was the same emotion. Every time. And now you won't feel it because it's not there. Let me double check my work. Did I release those 3 feelings? Yes. So now, before today, what was the severity of the block that I was all in? I was all in. Matter of fact, I have a big project plan, and I'm planning and plotting and coming up with ideas, and I'm making it happen. I'm making events happen. I'm making calls happen. I'm inviting myself to places. I'm making it in. Before today, 10 would have been I am in, even though you said you were. What was the severity that I wasn't? Was I in at a 10? No. Was I in at a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2? I was in at a 2, 20%. At 6 minutes and 9 seconds, Paul, I uncovered through asking your subconscious mind some brilliant yes or no questions, if I might ask. I found the exact date and date where you had 3 emotions that you never processed, because we don't. What does that mean? I never got ticked off or broke dishes or swore or when this happened. You probably went home and never shared it with anybody, because that's what we do. And now they're part of that experience. And I released all of those. Let me check my work now. Now, what is the block that's stopping me? Because I know your wife's in the other room. So your next step is just to really declare this. Before today, I was 20% in. Now, am I over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 94, not over 94, not under 94. We could leave it at 94, but when you play in Michael Losier's sandbox, we don't do 94s. We do zeros, or 100 in this case. What other trapped emotion is just holding me back? I probably wouldn't notice, but it's still an energy. Is it A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 1. Is it fear? Okay, legit. I'm releasing this old energy of fear. And now I'm going to ask Paul's subconscious mind question. I just changed his mind. And the way I changed it, I deleted old unprocessed emotions with my magnet. So is it okay? These are my 4 beliefs now. Is it okay for me to step up and plot and plan the bigger picture and develop and create and reach out all the things that need to happen? So I'm putting myself out there. Is this okay for me to have this new energy? Is this okay? Yes. Is it safe? Yes. Am I worthy? Yes. Do I believe it? Yes. At 4 minutes and 6 seconds before today, was this okay? No. Was this safe? No. Was I even worthy? No. And did I even believe that I could even ever do that? I don't. Is there anything else I need to do? No. Am I done? Yes. Paul, I'm going to give you a minute to settle into that. If you're a business owner and you're watching and you are thinking, wow, wouldn't that be great for me to get all that BS? Maybe it's your money goals or your limit of how much money you can have. Some of you have a limit that you can only have 3 or 4 or 10 clients. Where'd you get that number? Well, that number is your belief. And your belief is a thought you think over and over and over again. And I am the belief buster. I will change your belief about that. And Paul, we know how law of attraction works. Law of attraction is always matching the vibration. And before today, you weren't allowing yourself to attract things that were in alignment unknowingly. Why? Because of these emotions. Now you have a new vibe. Paul, read this out loud for me.
I get what I vibrate.
That's right. So as of right now, and this is for all you business people, are you curious about what the vibe is you're sending about business? I'll tell you from here. Go ahead, go and take a look and see what you're getting. It's a perfect match. The vibration that we send unknowingly or knowingly or purposeful or not purposeful, that vibe is your submission of the order. You don't have to do it on purpose. Whatever you're giving attention to submits the order. Now, right now, Paul has a brand new vibration without even having to do anything. He has submitting a new order. And the law of attraction states, I get what I vibrate. So I ask my clients, and I'll ask Paul, to pay attention that everything that's different from today, and everything that's different from today is because of today, because you have a new vibration. And the obedient law of attraction doesn't remember what your vibration used to be because it's not very smart, it's obedient. Paul, in 58 seconds, tell me what your thoughts, how you're feeling about motivation, anything you want to say about that. It's your minute. Go ahead.
I tell you, I don't know if you saw the color change in me when you pinpointed the date and it flushed in me. That was when I stopped working for a very large organization. We had a conflict of interest, and someone said to me, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you." And I stood up and I said, "These hands feed me." And at that moment, it was sort of a blockage in me that I didn't believe that I had that worth to do that.
Very
And
nice.
now, I feel it just flowing through me, and I'm so very excited that it's here. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you. Again, you get what you vibrate, and I'm just pumped.
That's right. You got a brand new vibration. And the good news of all is law of attraction doesn't remember what it used to be. It doesn't have a file folder to say it's only responding to the vibe in the current moment. Paul, it was a delight to serve you today, and part of my business package. Again, if you're listening at home, 100 sessions come with my it's 3 25-minute sessions. Paul and I took 5 minutes. When you work with me, we get right to work within a minute. We get it all done within 3 25-minute sessions. I only made it last 4 minutes and 40 seconds just to show off my skill set, but we did it. Okay, Paul, thanks for hanging out with me today. And
Thank you, Michael.
All of our friends.
Good night.